Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest, purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart only. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is a Archangel Uriel message. So I got the passion flower because I seen one, okay, when I was doing Instacart. I delivered to this house and it had like the passion flower vines just growing all over the fence. It was so pretty and they were like all bloomed and I was like, what kind of flower is this? So of course I Googled it and I got the passion flower and I was like, oh, okay. So of course when I looked it up, it was talking about the Passion of Christ. Because what we here for, if that ain't what we're here to talk about, okay? It was talking about the Passion of Christ. And it said that it was known as the flower of the 5 wounds, okay? So, of course, the nails to the hands and the feet, that's 4 of the wounds, and the spear to the side. So, it said a spear wound that pierced his upper side where the blood and water surrounding his heart and lungs were pierced. So when I looked into the symbolism of nails represents the cosmic axis or the axis mundi. And I was like, what the hell is the axis mundi? So he was like, just Google that, when you get into it. Okay, so it says in astronomy, the axis mundi is the Latin term for the axis of Earth between the celestial poles. In a geometric coordinate system, this is the axis of rotation of the celestial sphere. And so this is like an example right here, okay, of how it looks. What did it say at the top? It said that it's basically the world axis, though, a line or system through the Earth's center, connecting its surface to the underworld and the heavens, and around which the universe revolves. So much deeper energy to those nails, right? So the spear represented strength, skill, and power. Okay, it represented power, victory, achievement, and striving. It says a representation of the philosophical pursuits necessary to attain liberation from the cycles of birth and death. Okay, and it was talking about inner strength, and it says inner strength and power conveys the importance of being focused and determined towards our goals while using inner guidance and knowing to guide you properly, So really rely on your inner guidance. Your inner guidance is literally connected to the entire axis of the world. Okay, you are the micro to the macro, So you have this very same connection. This crucifixion is like extremely symbolic, okay? But it's like you have to die, okay? You have to empty out all the I'm hearing baby, now we got bad blood, okay? So you have to it's like a lot of people have awakenings from a place of pain, right? Where something pierces the heart, something breaks your heart, and you're forced to get rid of all of the bad blood and all of the water or the emotions that are heavy on the heart, okay? So this is why the crucifixion is so important in that way, like it's so much more symbolic than people know, okay? Archangel Uriel is like the smart one, okay? They're all smart, but he's like the really smart one, okay? That's his area. His area is all about working with the mind, So I got 997, okay, which talks about hard work paying off and how there's still more room for more growth, So like be patient with yourself, okay? Like I think you could be still healing a lot of things with the root chakra at this time, and really finding your way on your own path, know, and that's exactly what you need to be doing. As long as you're doing that, you don't have anything to worry about, you know. It says, stand boldly and confidently, affirmative, and with a conviction of the words and prophecies that you speak, you know. You speak very powerful words. You probably speak prophecies, okay? You are a prophet, baby. You are divinely guided and spiritually protected, like in a very major way, because of this connection that you have to the Axis Mundi, you know. Look, we got the I am presence falling off the deck, okay? We got the Holy Grail. And we got the Temple of Truth, okay? So you have definitely found this holy grail. You know, you have definitely stepped into this Christ energy. Your light body is absolutely activated, you know, and you need to just trust in yourself and trust in the guidance that you receive from spirit. Like, your mind is a complex thing, and yes, it can lie to you when you're not healed and you're not focused and you're not following your intuition, but you are able to get a handle on that, and you need to trust your messages that are coming into your head, okay? Because sometimes it can be like overload. It could be just like overthinking all of the channeling that you're doing, okay? But if you take the time, get grounded, clear your mind, then you can hear those specific messages much more clearly, you know? We got the Earth Star activation. It says anchoring grounded action in Isis energy, you know? That unconditionally loving energy is where Archangel Uriel is asking you to be at. We got Lemurian seed codes at the bottom of the deck, which talks about embracing sensitivity, okay? Sensitivity. Embracing sensitivity, okay? But I think that you're not in an energy of sensitivity. You're in an energy of sensitivity, okay? Like, you're afraid to be sensitive. Like, there's all this security around you being sensitive, you being open, and you embracing your uniqueness, you know, and just giving the world all that beautiful grace that you got to give the world. Yeah, but you've been recreated and rebirthed by this light, and there's a need for you to like accept that, you know, and go ahead and walk through this door. Like, you could have just recently experienced some huge Orion activation, and then we got Sirius star blessings under that, which says yes, proceed, be seen, push through, you know. So it's okay to just be seen, you know. Be seen for who you truly are. It's okay to be sensitive. Because, you know, for a very long time, for years, you know, the people on this earth, you know, have been like just coming down hard on anybody who's sensitive, you know, or who's too loving or whatever, you know, and it's like, before you're healed and you understand the energy of suffering, it can feel like, you know, when you're nice, when you're sensitive, that's how you get taken advantage of, and you don't want to get caught slipping type shit. But that is a way of thinking that is a part of the old paradigm, okay? It says the Patronus charm is a highly advanced spell that conjures a protective shield in the form of a silvery shimmering animal that repels dementors. The charm works by concentrating on the most happy memory that a person can think of. For Harry, this is a memory of his parents talking to him as a baby, but Harry's Patronus charm comes out as like this deer with like all of these different horns, you know, so like, or it's a stag, okay? So maybe a stag could be very significant for you, you know, or if you had a Patronus charm, you know, because they're usually animals like in light form, okay? So if you were to be like, you know, expecto, what do they say? Expecto Patronus or something like this, you know, if you had a Patronus charm, what animal would that charm be? And maybe try looking into that animal and seeing what that animal means to you, or what that animal totem specifically has to teach you. But the stag represents the other world. It says to serve as a messenger or a gateway between this world and the next, and to be a symbol of spiritual or cross-dimensional journeying. Ooh, come on, okay? So you are capable of this of this cross-dimensional journeying because of the symbolism that comes from the passion of Christ. And you get to follow your passions in the Christ light because of what Christ has done, baby. So just you need to believe that, okay? It says for many pagans, the antlers of the stag are associated directly with the fertility of God, okay? It says a symbol of Christ who tramples and destroys the devil. Come on. Come on. It's too good. Okay, look. This says over the course of the 8 Harry Potter films, Harry grows from a talented young wizard with a penchant for overlooking the rules to a hero responsible for saving the wizarding world from the greatest dark wizard of all time. His journey is strewn with obstacles he must overcome. The Dursleys and their neglect, the Dementors and the terrifying effect that they have on him, Professor Umbridge's corrupt and abusive reign at Hogwarts, the loss of his parents, godfather, and mentor, and much more, you know? Like, if you think about Harry's journey, it was crazy. It was crazy from jump. It says these events, although often painful, ultimately shaped Harry into the person that he becomes, though. And you have this very same type of journey, you know? You have received these very same symbolic type of wounds that Christ has received, baby. You are really walking this journey, you know. It says we've all got both light and dark inside of us, okay? What matters is the part we choose to act on. That's who we really are. And I think that you've been really acting out of this energy of light, and it looks so good on you. You're doing so great. And I think you had to deal with a lot of dementors along the way, you know, who wanted to consume you with darkness, but you never let them. You stepped into that Christ energy and started trampling all over these demons, and you need to continue to do that, okay? Because you are just amazing, you know? Now is the best time for you to reach for your dreams and for you to really get what it is that you need out of this life. You know, we got Archangel Raphael because you're in such a healing place. Or invite Archangel Raphael to bring more healing and knowledge into your life, you know. And Archangel Uriel, definitely, like I just said, you know, he's the one who brings in a lot of knowledge. But all of the angels, you know, are very smart, and they all hold their own specific kind of intelligence that they would love to share with you, you know. We got at day's end rest, and she's surrounded by these black cats. So like you're surrounded in this energy of luck, and every time that you go outside and you know, sit by a tree or sit in the nature, you really are absorbing more of this beautiful, peaceful nature that you already hold within you, you know. It says, I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit, you know. So make sure that you're getting as much rest as you need and really giving yourself this opportunity to attract as much light as possible. We got the crown chakra also, which is very strong. Okay, strong ass crown chakra energy. It says, I know my part. It says, I know I am a part of source and my life is guided by divine wisdom, you know? Yeah, we got meditation, okay, and we got sacral chakra, okay? We got throat chakra. What, did I say something about a full system upgrade? Orion activation, okay? This is what you have received. It says, I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life, you know? Like so many different things has changed in your life. And I think that you staying very grounded and focusing on the light energies within you that you want to offer to the world is going to be the most important thing at this time. And really embracing the fact that you already received these wounds. You already, you know, got the nails in your hands and feet, and you already got stabbed and released all of that bad blood and water that was on your heart. You have died and you have been reborn in a higher energy. And you need to stay in that higher energy as much as possible, okay? What else, Archangel Uriel? Yeah, look at this. Ingenuity, okay? That crown chakra energy. It says, flame, you know? Like, I think that you're really feeding your fires at this time. And I just mean it in the most possible, the most positive way possible, like everything that you're focused on and the way you're seeing yourself and the way that you're seeing your future, like it's bright, it's amazing. I think that this is a huge improvement from where you came from. Maybe you need to go back and give yourself a little bit of credit for all of this growth that you have made. Yeah, we got fear. I think fear was one of Harry's biggest issues when it came to the Dementors, right? Like when the Dementors would run up on Harry, they would suck him and suck him and suck him, like like they would suck his energy out, and someone always had to come save him from the Dementors until that one scene in the woods, where he finally releases that huge, powerful Patronus spell, And I think that you finally release this huge, like powerful Patronus spell when it comes to you and, expelling the fear that you had going on within you. Like, I think that you're doing a great job of, I want to say controlling your own mind. You could have even had people like trying to control your mind in the past, and we got consequences, I think the people who were trying to keep you in an energy of fear or trying to affect your energy in a negative way, trying to affect the creations that you're here to place into this world, are really seeing the consequences of their actions. They were trying to be catalysts in your life and they ran into your guardians, okay? Your guardians was like, no, we're going to free them, okay? Didn't I say you're feeding your fires, okay? Stepping into a more confident place mentally. What else? We got the hunt, okay? So like you could have tunnel vision, okay? Like you could have this amazing tunnel vision, this stronghold on your goals and where it is that you want to go, what it is you're aiming for and what you're trying to shoot. And please believe that your aim is amazing. You're going to hit whatever it is that you're going after at this time. It's like you're hunting, but you're attracting at the same time. It's beautiful. What else? Okay, we got fragility. Okay. So I think for a long time, you were very fragile in the mind. It's like you could have been very sensitive also, like to the words of others and things like that. And I think that you're doing a great job of like outgrowing that tendency, that habit. Like you stepped into the energy of retribution. And then we got exhilaration and we got limitless, like this is the energy you're coming into, such a huge, expansive type of energy. And it's beautiful. Okay, it's gorgeous. Archangel Uriel wants you to keep it right there. Keep it grounded. Keep tapping in with God every morning, okay, or every night before you go to sleep. Like everything you're doing is beautiful. What's ingenuity? And I think that you have found, okay, we got the Nine of Cups. I think that this ingenuity, like all of these different creative ways that you have found to like get to know yourself, or to learn these different things about yourself or about your journey or which way you should be walking, like that, all of that is going, like it's counting as a plus toward you attracting whatever it is that you really truly need and want to attract to the self at this time. Like you didn't let fear win. What's fear? The creator. I think that you feared yourself. You feared yourself for a long time. Like you were afraid of your own power. And I think that this recent activation or this recent upgrade that you have gone through, has really turned that whole shit around. Okay. Because you don't have no reason to be afraid of yourself, I think that when you do learn a lot about, like your gifts and things like that, that it has this natural effect on you though, especially when you get to learning about like, your past lives and, how you used to be and all of these different things, it can cause a little bit of fear around you showing these things off and just being yourself in the world authentically, but you're doing a great job. What's consequences? Okay, the Seven of Daggers. Didn't I say these sneaky folks? The sneaky folks are seeing the consequences of their actions at this time, But also, I think that the consequences of all this beautiful positive energy that you're putting out is also sneaking up on you, you know, because, you know, like, dare I say, positive consequences, you know, like whatever light and beautiful love you've been putting out, these things are like sneaking back up on you, you know. What's creation? The Eight of Cups, okay? I don't know. Maybe you sacrificed something that you had already created. Maybe you put all, because this is what I'm getting from this Eight of Cups, you know. I'm getting two energies. I'm getting you walked away from all of these sneaky people so that you could be able to create whatever it is that you wanted to create. But also, I feel like maybe you were in the middle of creating something and you walked away from that thing to go create what God wanted you to create. And that thing is really paying off for you. I think that you are really seeing a difference if that's the case, you know. But this definitely could be about you walking away from certain people who wanted to keep this fear boosted within you, you know? Like, that's something that you allowed to die within yourself, and you're doing so good. What's the catalyst? Death, okay? Death was the catalyst. You had to allow these things to die. I think that was such a huge lesson for you. Maybe you admitted some sort of fear to yourself, you know. Let me get another one for this fear. The Ten of Crystals, okay? It's like you were afraid of your divine purpose, you know. You were afraid of the power that you hold within, which I find so endearing and sweet, you know. Like, you're afraid that you could hurt someone with your gifts, or that, like, you're very cautious about the way that you use your positive energies, about the way that you use your loving energies. And I think that Archangel Uriel has really worked with you on realizing you don't have to be afraid, because you have very positive intentions and a very strong will. So no one can make you do anything that is untoward, you know. But you, baby, you have died. All of the most terrible parts of you have died off, and there is nothing but fabulousness left. Okay, and you need to just really believe that. What's the hunt? Okay, the Ace of Cups, because you went on a hunt within yourself to figure out, how do I work this cup? You was like, you just had the cup in your hand, like, why is this thing, like, where do it overflow from? Because I can't see no overflow. But now your cup is overflowing. It's like you had a successful hunt. Like, when you went within yourself to find the bad blood and the nasty water that you no longer needed, that really has your cup overflowing at this time, baby. So you just need to know that. And I did show you another cup. I showed you the Holy Grail already. What's fragility? The Knight of Cups, okay? The Knight of Cups in reverse. So that's giving me, I've been down so long, it looked like up to me. Look, they look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. The Seven of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, okay? And the Nine of Daggers. So somebody wanted to come in and like, maybe you had some sort of fake lover, or just somebody in your family who was offering you this fake love that you needed to stand your ground against. You could be still standing your ground against this type of energy, you know, and they're trying to convince you that they want to work with as a team with you, but really in the dark, they're trying to create as much anxiety and problems for the star as they can. But you're not in that fragile state of mind that you used to be in. Ain't no more. There's no more of that. That's out, okay? Now you are the authoritarian of your own life. And all of that fragility of the mind that they were sending your way is now bouncing back, okay? Any and all attacks they were sending. It don't matter if they use earth, air, fire, or water either. Because you a master alchemist and you mastered all the elements. Come on. What's ingenuity in the Nine of Cups, the paper airplane, okay? It says, I am free to make my wishes come true, okay? Under the Nine of Cups. So I think that you are just, like it said, free to make your wishes come true. You are now free to move about the country, okay? Or to any other country that you feel you want to move to. You can do anything that you want to do. because you drop the fear of your own creations. You know, like where you stand with God in an amazing way at this time. Like you could be feeling more sure than you ever felt about things right now. What's the 10 of crystals and the creator and the fear? Magic eggs, beginning something is exciting, you know. Excuse me, I heard creator angst, you know. Like, I don't know, maybe just the thought of sharing your gifts and sharing your things could have really made you very anxious in the past, you know. This could have been something that scared the shit out of you, okay? And I get it, because when I first started doing this scared the shit out of me. Like, I am pretty private, you know, unless I know you, and then I'm like the most expressive and talkative person you ever did meet, you know. But if I don't really know you like that, I'm not going to tell you shit. And I really don't like people, you know, just looking at me, you know, like, I don't know. It's just a lot. It was a lot that came with this, that spirit had to help me to overcome, you know. And I feel like it definitely paid off, you know, it worked out in my favor. So I think that you're taking these very same types of leaps of faith with God and just trusting that the best possible outcome is going to come. And that's why you're running into a lot of new, exciting times. What's consequences in the 7 of daggers? The seeds of power. It says from tiny things, big things can grow, you know. So you might think that you weren't planting seeds this entire time, you know, or like, you might also think that these people are never going to see the consequences of their actions also, you know, but they definitely are. You know, all them tiny little negative thoughts and all of them tiny little negative prayers and all of those different little negative things that they're seeding into the earth instead of seeding light. Those things are going to grow into big ass evil trees that eat them. Okay. What's creation and the 8 of cups? That's what they showed me, like a big haunted Halloween tree, like eating a person. Okay, look, what's the shield of crystals? Okay, so the shield of crystals goes with creation and the 8 of cups. It says, I am loved and protected, you know, and this is why you were able to walk away from things so effortlessly, and also why you're able to just create whatever it is that you love so effortlessly. Because you walked away from the things that God told you to walk away from. And you've been doing a great job of choosing your thoughts wisely. What's the catalyst and the death card? Dance the rainbow. Like I said, you died. And now you live, baby. Now you are giving me life. Okay, it says, I love to have beauty in my life. And I just feel like you're such a beautiful expression of life. You're such a beautiful expression of love. And it did not come without, you know, you having to overcome all of these things in your life. Like, and I want to be like, I'm so sorry for all that you went through, but I don't feel like I have to be sorry, because I don't think that you're sorry. I think you're in this place where you're very grateful and understanding of why God moves the way that he moves in your life specifically, you know. So I can say, like, just congratulations, you know. I'm very proud of you, proud of the way that you dance in this life, and just proud of all of the things that you have been able to overcome to get to this point. Like, you're doing so great, baby. And I want you to keep that motivation up and stay focused, no matter who tell you that you cannot do it, or no matter how many side eyes you get that make you feel like, oh, maybe I should stop this. No, those side eyes come from people who just don't got it, baby. And you got it, boo. You got it, okay? Keep that hope alive with the hope jar. Like, please stay very hopeful, okay? It says, I am full of hope and I take action. So just be hopeful that whatever actions you take at this time, that it's just going to grow more and more and more. This is the number 7 card also, you know, that energy of abundance, you know, and just pretend like there's an 8 next to it, because your abundance is infinite. Whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been building, whatever you've been growing, however you've been trying to grow, whatever progress you've been trying to make in the mind, however you've been trying to boost your gifts or whatever, all of that has been successful. And they're saying, like, quite frankly, we're impressed. They're so impressed with you, because it's like they knew you could do it, but it's like we surprise our guides, we surprise our angels when we come into the power that they know we got in there. Like, it's still a bit of a surprise, because they get charges all the time. They get people they're supposed to work with that never come around. So they're pleasantly surprised and pleased with the progress that you have made. Archangel Uriel is just really, I don't know, he's like a proud dad right now or something. Because the tears came, like, he is proud of you. So just know that. And don't think that, like, you're tripping if you do run into any thoughts that are, like, negative or whatever. Like, just assess the thoughts. Don't allow anything to, like, upset you. Like, go back and make sure that you're consulting spirit about these feelings, about these thoughts, or about whatever it is that might come up. Because sometimes it just doesn't belong to you. And sometimes it takes us a little while to figure out that, hey, this is somebody else's. So just question it at the time, instead of getting down the road or getting down the line and being like, I knew that wasn't my energy, but I just, went along with it because I was having a crazy day or whatever. Like, just don't attach yourself to any energy that you don't have to be attached to. Make sure you're consulting your angelic guides and things, and really clearly communicating at this time. Because you're on a next level. Like, you're on a next level as far as your gifts are concerned. What's fragile and authoritarian in the Knight of Cups in reverse? Let the leaves go, okay? And that's why the Knight of Cups is in reverse. So it says, I can let go of what I no longer need, So also don't feel like you have to hold on to anyone who's offering you fake love, or, coming around on some nonsense. Like, don't engage. Like, stay in your Christ energy, baby. Yeah, we got the time capsule. It says, I have the confidence to be myself. And then it says, my wishes flow easily out into the world. And I feel like you just like you've been just pushing out wish after wish after wish after wish. And it's all like, about to start bombarding you and coming back to you in a major way. But I think that there were certain energies that had to die off, certain fears that you were still healing and things like that. So just have trust in the divine. And then he's bringing my attention back to this, I am loved and protected. And, like, have trust in that you are loved, that you are protected. Even if I don't care if you don't see nobody all day that tells you, hey, I love you, I'm proud of you, baby. I love you, I'm proud of you. And your guides love you and they're proud of you also. And that's all you need, right? Isn't our love good enough? What's the final thought on this? Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Some people are, like, afraid of peace, if this makes any sense. Some people get addicted to conflict. They're so used to conflict, so used to having so much going on around them that they don't even know how to act when peace comes, when happiness comes, and they'll self-sabotage just to get back to that energy of comfort where they feel good, where they feel like, oh, now everything's normal because someone's attacking me, and just know you don't deserve that, and you never deserved that. Some of that you needed to grow to this energy that you're in, but don't trick yourself into thinking that you need to go backwards in any sort of way. Like, embrace the love and protection and peace that has come into you. Okay, so avoid the people that want to play these games, okay? Because that was Mario Brothers, okay? It says, let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Just as the arrow card symbolizes defense and protection, the broken arrow card symbolizes peace. In Native American traditions, a broken arrow would mean that tribes were no longer fighting one another, but were making alliances. When you see a broken arrow in a meditation, vision, dream, or reading, it is a message that you no longer need to fight because peace has arrived, okay? Woo, I'm here like so rejoice, okay? It says this is a powerful symbol of harmony, serenity, and community. If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and to offer the peace that you would like to enjoy in order to move forward in a more fearless way. It's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by the situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you and talking you lovingly, taking you lovingly forward, you know. And I love that how they said, let go of the idea that you can be hurt by the situation or by the people involved, you know, because you can't. It's like that works against you because you have convinced yourself that you can be hurt by them. So therefore you can, because you really truly are in control of yourself and of your energy and of the energy that you let in, you know. So stop going into situations with that, you know, like don't worry about these sneaky people or any sneaky energies, you know. They're always going to reap the consequences of the things that of the negativity that they sow, you know. And they don't have the power to hurt you because God said they ain't got the power to hurt you, you know. So with that, I'm done. Look at this peacekeeper at the bottom of the deck. Let go of the need to be right, okay? Be the peacekeeper. Take note of your intuitive messages and continue to follow yourself down the proper way that you should be walking. So like I was saying, with that, I'm done. Okay, I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, my love, that you got something that you needed out of this. And I will see you later. Bye.